Go.
Hey, and welcome to another episode of Red Sofa Rant. I'm your host, Selena.
I'm your host, Alan.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, guys.
Okay. My husband, knowing how skinny I am and that I need to eat, brought home a fried Oreo. Now, this may sound really horrible to some, and I don't even really like Oreos that often. I have to be craving it. Alright, this was one of the best things I've ever had in my life. Ooey gooey. Alan's gonna kill me because he's on a diet. But I didn't get this beautiful by eating rice cakes.
He looks Chinese, and all I can think about is when I was little, alright, Patty, I used to drink water and pray for malaria.
We love you long time. $2. Hey.
Yeah, still, you look like a cracked out Asian. We love you long time, $2. We so horny. We love you too much.
Speaking of Chinese, when I was like 16, I went and got glamour shots done.
Chinese whore.
I will post this up on our website just so you can see. I look like a Chinese whore. I really did. Yeah, I had a date that night. I was so embarrassed. I cried, went home, did not show it.
It's time for a shout out.
Shout out.
This is going all the way out to Krusty in Warner, Vegas.
Hey, Krusty.
Hey, Krusty, I visited your town last night for brief minutes and got pretty slammed, and then went to Macon right above you and got even more slammed. So shout out, Krusty.
Hey, Krusty. Bye, Krusty.
Bye, Krusty.
Okay, do you have another one, or is it my turn?
It's your turn.
No, I just did. Okay.
I just did a shout out.
All right. Jessie, which is a very good friend of mine.
Aloha.
Shout out, by the way, so I want him to do it later. Anyway.
Lazy bitch.
She's in Texas, soon to be Hawaii, not quite Hawaii yet. So, I gave her that shout out earlier prematurely.
Not premature.
Okay, anyway, she asked a question about ingrown toenails. And while I have no legs, I have no opinion on the matter, so I'm going to hand this over, literally, to Alan.
Ingrown toenails. Ow.
Love you, Jesse.
Jeff in California. Oh, Jeff, you need a life. Cabbage Patch Dolls, fact or fiction?
Ooh, I can answer this one. I can. Okay. Fiction? No. Non-fiction.
Non-fiction, because they're fact. I've seen them. Sure have.
Okay, but seriously, I went to the place and where was where's the place? The Cabbage Patch place in Georgia.
I want to say
Cleveland, Georgia.
Oh.
They have an actual Cabbage Patch factory. Man, that's the scariest thing I've ever seen. They've got actual little Cabbage Patch heads in like Cabbage Patches. Yeah, it's just the head in a Cabbage Patch.
Oh my
it's so
God.
freaky, man.
Very value of the dolls. Can I just Jeff, first, how old are you? And secondly, why are you worried about Cabbage Patch dolls? A grown man playing with dolls. Okay, well, I have an email.
Ooh,
Email. Jamie in Iowa asked, who do you think is the father of Katie Holmes' baby? And I know what you're thinking. It's Tom Cruise. Well, hold on.
It's not Tom Cruise?
Well, there's a rumor. There's a rumor that she was actually artificially inseminated with L. Ron Hubbard's sperm.
Isn't he dead?
He is deceased. But in case you're wondering who L. Ron Hubbard is, he's not like a troll. He's the inventor of Scientology.
Right.
The most unnecessary religion.
I know nothing about it.
I don't either. They're aliens or something. And they're saying that Katie Holmes has been impregnated with that, so which confirms my belief about Tom Cruise, along with a lot of other people's, as I still think he's a flamer.
Oh, that he's gay.
I think he's gay.
I think he has a Napoleon. I think he has a Napoleon complex because he's like, 2 feet tall, but he could also be gay as well.
And it's funny that Shane brings up he was in Top Gun. Because to me, he seems like a little Nelly Bottom gun.
Oh, next. Okay, Max in Oklahoma says,
Hey, Max.
Who wants this dog?
Ha! It's bringing sideways.
I see you've been watching Family Guy. We love that show.
I love Family Guy. Let go my ego.
But I don't want your dog.
Deal with your own bitch.
Ow, that's a good word.
Oh, goodness. It seems that no matter what we do, She's just going to pop up anywhere. Britney Spears tire blowout. This is the blowout of sorts. She was driving down Sunset Boulevard, and the one thing that the newscaster that I heard had pointed out is that she already had her spare on her car.
Okay.
So apparently she's already had one flat tire. But she had a blowout going down Sunset Boulevard. She drove on the flat tire for the longest time.
Okay.
Then this bitch just pulls over, abandons her car. Leaves it there. I mean, most people would call like AAA, come change my tire, something like that.
Right.
Britney Spears abandons her car on the side of the road, and the police have to impound it. And then she goes to the Four Seasons. I think she calls a taxi to go to the Four Seasons. Then they have to kick her out of her hotel.
Why?
Because the paparazzi was swarming all over the place because of what she had just done. And then, like, so she's supposed to be, like, what, in recovery, like, supposed to be at home recovering.
Right.
She sneaks off to Mexico with a member of the paparazzi. She's with some dude in Mexico.
I did hear that story.
Yeah. Crackhead!
Yeah, she's not really that stable. But thank you, Dr. Phil.
Thank you, Dr. Phil, for not doing anything.
Yes.
And Barbie's going to make a doll after Britney Spears. It's called Trailer Trash Barbie.
Trailer Trash. Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. Oh, my God. I'm Britney Spears.
Oh. Okay, Anonymous sends us an email.
Hey, Anonymous.
Hey, Anonymous. You know who you are.
We don't, but you do.
All right, discuss the various meanings of the color red.
Red, the color of love.
Hate.
Stop.
Passion.
What else is red?
I like to stop. Our sofa is red.
Our sofa is
Hence
red.
the reason we have the Red Sofa Rant.
But also the color of intoxication and high blood pressure.
Yes, and embarrassment.
Embarrassment. Mm-hmm.
All right, this just in from our producer, director Shane. In Delaware, this is such a personal law for me. Touches my heart. In Delaware, it is against the law to pawn a wooden leg. For those of y'all that don't know, I have 2 wooden legs.
Can you imagine the cost of pesticides for these people to keep the termites out? Because that is a bitch. I have to go here.
Oh,
I have to go here.
He's going there.
Selena called me at one point in time years ago, and she's like, "Hey, I'm stuck in my house. You know, I had surgery on my legs, right?" I'm like, "What happened? You get termites?" And then UPS went on strike.
Oh man, okay, this is some bullshit. No, let me explain this one. True freaking story. It wasn't UPS, by the way. Okay, the people who make my artificial legs decided to go on strike. Okay, I'm sorry, but those people cannot go on strike.
Because I can't have legs for 2 months.
No, it was 18 months. I was in a wheelchair because they went on strike wanting more money. Hello? I was out of legs for 18 months.
For 18 months, you couldn't have legs.
Yeah, we had to do our mischief from his dad's truck.
Oh my God, the mischief. Moving on, because I'm about to get in trouble. I may be almost 30, but it don't matter. You don't know Daddy.
Right. But I had to crawl. But see, okay, when you don't have legs and you're crawling up in this big old Mack truck, it's hard. So y'all, this is my personal plea. Don't go on strike if you make legs or any artificial limbs, anything like that. Eyes.
We could have sold legs for a mannequin.
Yeah, so it wouldn't work.
We could have tried.
But anyway, don't go on strike. Yeah. Okay.